Welcome everyone to Enlightened World Network. I'm your host, Deb Goldberg, and it brings me great pleasure to be here with you today for a meditation a day. And Wednesday morning is our special morning because at 11 o'clock we have our dear Teri Angel with us, who is a happiness coach, an energy healer, author, spiritual teacher, a mentor, and a motivational speaker. And she is a great friend and just a beautiful humanitarian. So I am so honored to be with her on Wednesday mornings. So welcome, Teri.
Thank you, Deb. It's so good to be here with you today. I love our Wednesdays together.
I do too. I do too. So what is it that you have for us today?
Oh my goodness. The angels have told me that we are going to do some work on that root chakra today. I was just trying to find us on Enlightened World because we've had some computer glitches and I'm not even able to bring it up. So if you're on here, welcome, and please help us share this out because we've obviously got some challenges right now with our technology. So hopefully you all are finding this and will help us to put it out there for others to enjoy and to be blessed with as we do this meditation. So Deb, I'm just going to delve right in if that's okay.
Oh, please do. And we are live, so it's all good.
Good. I'm so glad. So I won't even worry about that anymore. I
Mhm.
am just going to focus on what the angels have shared with me to bring to all of you today. And what they want us to do is to start feeling into our beautiful root chakra, but we're going to start with the breath because the breath will bring us to that focused point. So no matter what's going on in your world right now, there may be things around you that are busy things. There's some chatter going on. There's maybe thoughts about your day or what's happening in your life at the moment. Let's just put all of those aside. And the way we do that is with the breath. So we start focusing on that heart center. I'd go to the high heart right about in here and place my hand because wherever you're touching on your body, that brings your attention there. And we want this to be very heart-centered and heart-focused as we move into that meditation time today. So taking a deep breath in, we'll start the centering process. You just bring it into your heart, hold it there for a minute, and then relax it back out. And let's do a few of those together. And on your next breath in, I want you to focus on something you're grateful for. Let's add in some gratitude. Add in something that makes you feel really good, really warm and accepted. Getting rid of those limiting beliefs. We're going to work on that today as we go into the root chakra. For right now, just open up your energy with love, with gratitude, with a feeling of belonging. There, your heart center is where your home is. That's where you'll find only love. Only love lives in that place deep inside of you. So as you bring that breath in, it goes right to that center. So let's breathe another deep breath in, welcoming in the love, welcoming in gratitude. If you can't think of anything to be grateful for, just be grateful for this day. It's another day that you're alive, that you're breathing, that you're here right now, immersed in beautiful, positive energy. So breathe that inside. Breathe in the love. Breathe in the gratitude. Breathe in a moment of peace. And as I feel the calmness that comes over now, continue to breathe in. I'm going to call in some angels to help us with this meditation today, to help you feel that beautiful energy that they're bringing forth for all of us to get immersed in, to really feel that we belong. That's what we're doing today. We're going to a place inside where we belong. And we know that we're connected to the oneness that is, the oneness of every person, every energy that's on the universe. So as you take another breath in, let's ask in Archangel Michael. We're going to call on Michael first to help us to feel safe. The root chakra is all about our safety and our security. So Michael, we're calling you and asking you to join every person that's hearing these words, whether they hear it now, live, or on the replay. It doesn't matter, because there is no such thing as time. And if you're hearing this, this is the now for you. And so feel into that safety and this sacred space that Michael is creating for you to be in, and to know that you're connected in with everyone else in this now moment. So as I felt the energy of Michael come in, let's call in also Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the angel that helps us to heal. So I'm calling in Raphael to really help us to clear out those limiting beliefs, to help us to strengthen our root chakra today, to help us to feel strong, and help us to feel into our own energy and see where maybe we could use some healing, we could use some clearing and balancing in that root chakra. And then we call in Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel will help us to know with clarity, to know what's there and what we can look at and examine and say, yeah, I don't need that anymore. I choose a more beneficial path and better thoughts that are going to lift me and help me to strengthen myself in this human body, strengthen me in my emotional and spiritual body as well. So thank you, Gabriel, for opening all of us up to possibility, unlimited possibility of what we can create and what we can be as we go about our lives. And then I'll call in Archangel Uriel. And I'm asking Uriel right now to bring in a balancing and centering energy. As you were taking in your breath, you were going right up to that place inside, right up to your higher self. And now Uriel is going to help you connect with earth energy. So you're connected from up above you to the spiritual realm, and then connected to the Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. And as you look at the scenery behind me, if you still have your eyes open, you'll see that water and nature, and especially trees and plants, are so grounding for our energy. And even as you just look at the images in the picture, you will get that beautiful energy from Mother Gaia that will ground you and bring you to that place of just knowing that you belong, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be today. So let's go into that meditation. As you breathe in, if you can safely close your eyes right now, just do so, because that'll help you to focus in on the words that are being said and the energy that's being felt. So as you close your eyes, I want you to envision a tree. And you just saw one on the screen, so it's not hard to take that image and bring it inside to you. And I want you to really go right up to this tree and just look at it for a minute. Just look at the tree, because everything that exists has energy. And I want you to not just feel the energy of this tree. I want you to see that energy. That tree that you're envisioning and that you may be even looking at, it has chakras just like we do. It has energy fields. And the root chakra is the one that's the foundation, that's the base. So on a tree, that root chakra goes deeply into Mother Earth. It goes in so strongly and so firmly down into earth that it helps it stand upright. And that's what we're going to do as we look at the tree. We're going to feel into its root energy. We're going to bring some of that energy into us. So your root chakra in the human body starts about the area of the tailbone and then goes downward. And this chakra is an energy field that swirls around you. And the color of that energy is red. So as you look at the tree and you're asking this tree, please help me to communicate what's going on in my root chakra. Help me to feel into your strength and your power as I'm looking at you and how strong you are. I want to feel that same strength and that same rootedness in my own self, in this human body. So just as the tree is centered and balanced and going about its business of being a tree, we just feel a peace about it. We feel that there's no stress, even when the wind blows and the rain comes and the leaves start falling off during certain times and they grow back at other times. There's really no stress. There's just an acceptance of what is and a beingness, just being, just staying in that now moment. So let's communicate with the tree that we've envisioned. Let's just ask to receive some of that energy, some of that peace, some of that calmness, and just let it wash over you. Let it come to you and receive. You receive it by breathing it in and just acknowledging the tree. And give it some gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for showing me what strength looks like. Thank you for mirroring to me that strength and that calmness inside of me. So if you see your tree maybe moving a little bit, maybe it's not being perfectly straight, maybe it's a little bent or weathered, just look at that and see what's reflecting from inside of you. Are there places in me where I'm feeling weathered? Are there places inside that maybe I'm not so strong in my beliefs and I'm kind of wavering from one thing to another? Just take all of that energy in without any judgment, without any criticism. That tree is not judging you. That tree is just simply being. And that's what you're being asked to do right now. Just be, just allow. And we're going to go deeper in. We're going to go deep into that root chakra energy. So as you watch the swirl going around you and you're looking and communicating with your tree, just ask it to help you, to mirror to you what's there inside of that root chakra. Ask it to let you see the energy that you're reflecting back to the tree. Are you reflecting some fear? Is there maybe some anxiety going on? Let's look at that. Look at your tree that you're looking at and see if there's any movement now. Is there any wavering? Is there anything that's trying to shrink back away from the energy? Because that's what fear does. It covers up the peace. And we want to get back to that place of peace. So let's look at some of the ways that we can take care of those limiting beliefs in a gentle way, in a way that says, you're no longer needed in my life. Whatever limiting belief is there, let's pull it out and look at it, really examine it. What is it that you're telling yourself as you live in this human existence that's creating some kind of contrast for you? Maybe it's a belief that You're not loved. So let's look at that belief and look back at the tree and feel into just being, nothing else, no judgment, no criticism, just being, and be with that thought. If there's any part of you, any thought that believes that you're not loved, let's change that. Let's choose to believe that you are loved. So you can say that affirmation right now. I choose to believe that I am loved. Oh, breathe that in. And then look back at your tree and see if anything changes with the tree. Is it standing taller? Is it being more still now that you put that out there? I choose to believe that I am loved. And what's coming from your tree? What energy is coming to you now? Has it changed at all? Is it still peaceful and calm? Or maybe the energy has expanded out. Did that energy really move outward from the tree, just as it moves out from your energy body when you accept that you are loved? And you accept it by choosing to believe it. I choose to believe that I am loved. Such a beautiful thought that really, really goes deep inside and touches every part of you when you choose that thought. You choose to believe that you are loved. And the more you can tell yourself this, the more you'll feel that place inside where only love is real. So now let's look at another limiting belief. Sometimes we believe we're not worthy. We want something. We want to be strong. I want to be as powerful as I can be as I live my life. But there's that little thought that maybe I don't deserve some things. Maybe I'm not worthy enough to receive the things that I want in this lifetime. So let's work on that. I choose to believe in my own worthiness. Wow. Look back at your tree. That tree knows that it's worthy. It is strong because it feels worthy to be strong. And you can do the same. Breathe into your root chakra right now and say that choice. And don't just say it, but feel it. Feel what it means to be worthy, that you deserve to have everything in life that you want: love, joy, happiness, peace. I am worthy. I choose to believe in my worthiness. Now say it again and look back at your tree, that tree that's so worthy to be there, to exist. And so are you. Let it mirror that to you. You are worthy to be here on earth, to exist, and to live a joyous, happy, peaceful life in this existence. So say it again. I choose to believe in my own worthiness. I'm just feeling into the energy now because there's a little shift that's happening as we go into being loved and into being worthy. It changes us. It changes our whole belief system to where any of those other limiting beliefs that come up, we look at them with different eyes. We look at them and we say, wait a minute, I am worthy of anything I want. So I want to see myself as unlimited. So I'm now recreating myself one positive belief at a time. And I accept that whatever I believe about myself is what I become. If I believe I'm worthy, I'm going to become worthy. And then accept that I am worthy. If I believe that I am loved, I will become that. I am loved. Whatever you're going to say after I am, that's the belief. That's what you're putting inside of you. So if you have some of those limiting beliefs that are maybe starting to pop up, let's look at some of those, what some of those might be. If you believe that you're limited and you can't manifest things, then that is a belief system that you can turn around. So the limiting belief is I can't have the things that I want because of I'm limited. So look back at your tree. Does that tree think that it's limited? Does that tree believe that anything that's needed for its being, which would be water for one, oxygen, does the tree think, oh, I'm not going to have that? There's not enough of that. It doesn't have a lack mentality. And so it continues to thrive. It continues to grow. So inside of us, sometimes we find that lack mentality popping up. The mentality that says, I can't have that because there's not enough. There isn't enough for everyone to have what's needed to survive. Remember, this root chakra is all about survival. So let's look at that limiting belief if that's popping up for you, that there's not enough out there for me and for everyone else to survive. It's a threat to our survival. So let's turn that around with the way you do it, the way we just did it, by choosing to believe. I choose to believe that there is unlimited abundance and resources for my survival and for everyone's survival. I choose to believe in an abundant universe. I choose to believe in an abundant universe. Remember that you're recreating yourself one positive belief at a time. And this one's huge. This one's really huge because when we're missing something, and I'm putting that in quotes, when there's something we see that we don't have or that we're wanting to manifest, we're going into a lack mentality. So the way to really pull anything into us is with that belief of an abundant universe. I choose to believe in an abundant universe. Say that over and over. And the thing about manifestation and the power of these mantras that you're saying to yourself is that you believe it. So you can say these words, I choose to believe in abundant universe, but if the chatter that's going on inside says, yeah, right, that's not true, then guess what? You're not getting it. You're not changing anything inside of you because you're still listening to the old tapes. And there's a conflict when you say something that you're trying to tell yourself, and there's something that's already there that you're listening to that was an old tape, an old message. So what you're doing, the more you can ingrain that positive belief by choosing it, that's the power. I choose to believe in an abundant universe. Our superpower is being able to make choices. So this is something that we have power over. I choose to believe. Use that with any of your limiting beliefs. Anything that's telling you that there's lack, any place that you're not feeling worthy, you're not feeling you deserve to have goodness in your life. If you don't feel like you deserve other people's respect, you're not going to get their respect. And the way to turn that around is to see that in yourself and choose to change it. I choose to be worthy. I choose, and then whatever it is that you want to see in yourself, choose it. Change your mindset, change the way that you view how you are. You're changing yourself with these beliefs. You're changing one thing at a time, or you can choose a lot of them and just change that mindset. Get rid of those limiting beliefs. They're not doing you any good. They're not helping you to be that magnificent being that you are. And to find that person, that's what I want for all of you. That's what the angels wanted when they created this meditation today, when they said, you're going to go on and you're going to bring out magnificence today by sharing how to do that, by sharing that we have choices. We have choices. And when we feel into that choice and we feel that magnificence inside of us, it does change us. And it helps us to see ourselves in the best possible light and to continue to do so. I want this for all of you. I want you to really feel loved, to feel worthy, to feel magnificent. So breathe it in. Breathe in the words that came through. Breathe in what's in your heart right now. And look back at your tree that you're sitting by or standing by and say thank you. Just say thank you for mirroring to me that I am strong, I am worthy, I am loved, and I can just be in that energy without stress, without worry, without thinking that I'm less than and not worthy of or deserving of whatever it is in life that I want. Thank you so much for being with us today and for participating. And those that will join later, I hope that you got just as much out of this meditation as I did in bringing it to you. Thank you so much. And Deb, I just want to hear your experience and what you got from today's meditation.
It was beautiful. And I love the tree analogy because I've been shown that too, that the tree is sturdy. The tree's just doing what it's supposed to do. I really loved going deeper into the root chakra. And by the way, I saw a big cherry tree because they just finished blooming here and they're just so beautiful. The colorful flowers on them. And so I love going in and looking at what is going on in my root chakra and what's the reflection in the tree. And then being able to fill that root chakra with love and that you're worthy and that you're abundant. Those are just all such beautiful messages.
Yeah. And ones that we don't normally give ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So what a beautiful reminder of just allowing yourself to be and take in all the goodness that you are. So I know that people will get to hear this again at 10 o'clock tonight. And what a great way to go to sleep.
Oh, absolutely. Going into your sleep time, knowing that you're worthy and knowing that you are loved. You can't get any better than that.
Yeah, not at all. So thank you again for this beautiful meditation. Can you tell people how to get in touch with you, Teri?
Absolutely. You can find me on Facebook, Teri Angel, and on social media, other social media as Gratitude Girl. And then you can go to my website, angelspeakers.com, and find all kinds of information there. So I welcome anyone who wants to reach out. I do life coaching and energy healing and just leading different classes and workshops. So thank you.
You're welcome. And you have something wonderful coming up. Are you hearing static in the volume?
Yeah, I am hearing it. I don't know if it's me or, okay, I just heard it stop.
Okay. I
Yeah.
hear it on myself too.
Yeah, not sure where that's coming from.
Well, Teri is doing an amazing masterclass, and it's a series. And it starts Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern time. So Teri, can you just tell people what you're going to be doing during your master classes?
Absolutely. I have 4 of them scheduled, and the first one is Sunday, like Deb said, at 1 p.m. Eastern. We are talking all about chakras. So if you would like a better understanding about each one, what is affected by that chakra energy, how you can improve the energy in your chakra, all of them, and some sound healing that will happen on that in that master class, then come. It's a free master class. There's donations accepted if you would like to do that, but it's just free for everybody to come into to participate in. And there's the future ones that are coming up. I have one about angels and guides and how to get more in touch with them. And then we are doing the clairs, how to improve your intuition, your clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, all of that will be a masterclass. And then the last one is on the Akashic records and becoming more aware of that and tuning into it. So I'm excited. I really love doing this. I love teaching. It's my path this lifetime. I wasn't a teacher, formal teacher in a school, but everything that I've learned, I put it out there and it just becomes a teaching. So these are formal classes that I've developed with the angels' help. And this all came about during this time of isolation and separation. It's one of the beautiful benefits of having that time to sit and focus. And the angel said, okay, this is what you're going to do. And of course I said, okay. So I'm looking forward to it. And anyone that wants to register for that, you can go to Enlightened World Network has an event page where you can register for Sundays on there.
Yes, please take Teri up on this because she does some amazing teachings. So you don't want to miss it. And it is free, like you said. Giving donations is a beautiful thing, but please show up and learn some more about yourself and how to help yourself going forward in your ascension.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Deb, and thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, you're very welcome. And today we have 5 o'clock is Divine Relationship Recovery, and Teri and I will be there then at 5 o'clock Eastern time. So stay with us, and as we keep bringing our amazing lineup of shows to you, and I wish you all a very blessed day, and thank you. Take care.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.